Hi. Okay, so this is like my most asked question ever. It was like porn, all this stuff, blah blah blah. Let's not call it porn. Let's call it like the industry. I guess that just sounds better. Anyway, how I got there and stuff. Ooh, that sounds like everywhere in my eye. How I did it. So I was just like, okay, one night I've been saying I was gonna do this, so let me just go with my word or whatever, and like just go and do it. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna apply places, and that's all I did. I went on the internet. I went to websites I knew that were real and like weren't fake and like gonna just bullshit me around or anything. So I type in a few places, and then I just applied on there where it hit models, whatever, go down, apply, be model, typed my stuff, sent in some photos, did what they asked for, waited for some emails back, and some didn't want me, some wanted me, I guess, well, clearly. And I just waited. That's all you have to do is apply and wait. That's the process. You just apply yourself. If you don't apply, you're never going to know if they want you, if they need you. And it's always like, follow people and see like what they're looking for. Because sometimes they'll say, we need somebody, or like we're new and we want to bring people in. And that's how you get started. You just got to start from the bottom, clearly. And you can't just work your way to the top, like from one scene. And anyway, that was the process. And then I got an email back saying, hey, we want you. Like, when can you come out? And I believe it was in August. It was the last weekend of August, but I got the email like that Monday, and they were shooting on that Wednesday, so it'd be really hard for me to fly from here to San Diego. So I had to wait about a month, and we had everything worked out. We had everything, it's a lot of emailing, by the way. And you talk to the casting director, and that's how you really get in, is the casting director, because they're gonna cast you, like, no matter what, for like the scenes they need. And that was just my process. And then when I got there, right after off the airplane, I went straight to shooting a scene. And thank goodness it was a solo, because I had no idea what I was doing, because I've never done that. Yeah, I'm making videos right now, but it's not the same. It's because it's like, it's professional, and there's a lot of cameras, and it's really like, for me, it was really awkward at first, because I was like, this isn't what I usually do, like, it's fine with my webcam, because it's like in my comfort in my own home. It's like a studio, so it's like, there's people there, and you just gotta be naked. I'm fine with that. I'm completely fine with being naked. I don't care. But, yeah, and then they worked me from a solo to do a scene the next day, and then another scene, so I did 2 scenes in a solo, which doesn't really matter. And then, well, I mean, I guess it matters, but it is, to me, it's just, okay. And I'm gonna say my first scene was with Chase, because it was. I guess it was hard for me because it was like my first scene I've ever done. So I was like, oh, am I doing it right? Like, what do you want me to do? And like, we had some difficulties, clearly, because it's my first time like ever doing it was a real scene. Like, solo's not that hard. It's like you're by yourself. It's gonna be harder to make someone else get off to it, I guess, because it's like it's only you, so you like work the camera and everything, and like tell them what to do, like what to look forward to, and everything. And like the people are really nice. I was more like interested in working there and being worked for, like working for them, because it was really like their jobs are really interesting, and see like the people I get to see, the things I get to do, and like them editing and stuff, it was really interesting, and I was really happy that I got to have that experience. And my second scene was with Skylar. That one was a lot easier because it's like I already knew, like, from the day prior, I knew what was happening, what we had to do, the process. I got it down, and it was a lot easier, and it went by a lot faster. So, I mean, my videos weren't that good, to be honest. Like, they could have been way better, because I didn't know what I was doing until a second scene. But I'm really happy I got to do it. It was really fun. I was asked how it was, let me check. Someone said, how was your co-star? Would you plan on doing it again? I would do it again if the chance came. What was the process? I already said that. Did I enjoy it? Yes, I really did enjoy my thing. It says give as much detail as possible. How was the actual sex? It was regular sex. I mean, just because it's on video doesn't mean it's any different. And like I said, I would go back to do more. And if someone wanted detail, me and Chase, we were fine. By the way, because we shared a room together, so clearly we were fine. And then me and Skylar ripped me. I think I'm pretty sure I talked about that, because it was like he went in from not being inside me to going all the way down. So I mean, one, it was my fault because it was when we first penetrating. So yeah, that was my experience for doing break into the industry. And if I would do it, I would do it again, I guess. I hate this light. I'm some do circles. But yeah, that was it. And that's the video you guys wanted. So I hope it was good. If you want to know more, just ask me. I just don't like asking questions all the time, like my name and the studio and how to find it. I'm like, if you really want to know, like, check out my blog. It's on my blog. I mean, I'm not gonna just throw it around. I mean, I went for an experience, not for money. Oh, by the way, if you want to get into porn, it shouldn't be about the money. Money does not matter. It shouldn't matter. I mean, yeah, people need to feed their family and stuff, but you shouldn't do that for that. I mean, I went for the experience. I mean, I guess you could say I'm okay with money, but you shouldn't go for money. You shouldn't do anything for money. That's bad. It's bad habits. I guess your parents taught you that, though, and you grew up thinking that. I mean, I grew up poor. I'm still poor. I'm really poor. I'm still types of poor. But yeah. You guys have a great day. This video is really weird. I should like cut it and edit it, but I work today, so it's really long too. But if you like I said, if you want to know more, just ask me. Add me on like Skype, on like ask me on Twitter or Tumblr, or down here if you want some. I don't have a link. I'm cray. All right, love you guys. Bye.